Hi guys, just a little short video to try and clarify something that isn't simple, but it kind of is. I've seen quite a few comments lately on guitar building sites about people wanting compound radius, and they're sort of saying, I want a certain diameter, maybe 16-inch radius, not diameter, sorry, radius above the 12th fret, and I want 9 below it. And a compound radius doesn't work like that because you'd have a massive step change at the 11th or 12th fret, and a guitar string needs a straight linear path to work, allowing for neck relief, of course. So just to try and help people who don't have a CNC router, they don't have the luxury of a jig, okay, but they might have sanding blocks similar to this, which are available all over the place. Anyway, yes, so how to go about it and how to monitor what you're doing. Well, here, to accommodate this particular fretboard, I've marked 7¼ inches off the edge there, and I've marked 12 inches off the edge there to correspond with roughly the last fret. Okay, then what I've done is I've measured from the edge, okay, having scribed a line between the 2 points. That's the linear we want. And I've just taken some measurements, so that's where 8 inches intersects, 9, 9.5, I've only used that because I've got another form of gauging it. Okay, 10, 11 and 12. So how does that help? Okay, well, the way I go about this is for the 12 inches, I do the entire fretboard initially at 12-inch radius. Okay, then all I have to do then is at this far end is to rub that down with a block. Okay, in this instance to 7¼ all right. So I'm only removing material off the side of the center line. I don't want to take any material off that center line at all. Okay, having got the 12 inches initially. So then what I have to do is I'm only sanding an area about here between the 0 fret and about halfway along. And what I need to do now is blend, okay, that line to there, okay, and the same the other side, and then put some gauges. So I've made some gauges at a card. I've got some metal gauges too, the understring gauges. So I've made one at 12, so it's simple enough. We just put that at the end and we know we've got 12. 11, I've actually marked, look, with tape on that side where the corresponding line would be. So 11 is about there, and I can assess that there. Same with the 10, all the way down through. Okay, here's the 8-inch. If I actually put that there like that, the 8-inch comes to just above the 2nd fret. Okay, and I can do that. You can also use well, that's a 12, the understring work as well on the underside of them. Here we go, here's a 9.5. Okay, and I put a blue line of chalk along the 9.5, and then I rub that very gently because I don't want a deep score on my fretboard, but enough. Okay, and then you can see what proportion of the fretboard in any one place needs just a little bit of material removing so that you get this gorgeous straight sweep out. The other way that some guitar builders do it is the same as facet carving on the back of the neck. So what you can do is you can divide each end up into, say, 5 sections, draw a line down to join those, and then you create facets, and then you ease the facets off and round them up that way. That's another good way of doing it. Okay, but yeah, it might just help people out there doing it for the first time that want to be able to assess how good they are, okay, at getting the correct radius at the correct point on the neck. So let me know if you think that's a waste of time, but I just like to reassure myself that I am doing the job that I say I'm doing. And so making those cards and putting them on in the right position just reassures me. Okay, take care. Speak again soon. Bye for now. Thanks for your company. So just a further bit of confirmation is I put a bit of blue chalk on the underside of that, and in the corresponding position. So just gently rub it across the radius. And the fact that there's a blue line all the way across, okay, just reassures me that I've got the correct radius in the correct position on that neck. So now I can just more or less polish the wood now, 320 to 4 or 600, then seal it, and off and away we go, and later on fret it. Okay, hope that helps.